Doki Doki Literature Club. First episode was kind of it didn't really have like a point to it, and I didn't really do anything. We just like listened to the story and went through it. So I'm going to be releasing the first and second episode together. Well, the first episode and this episode together. So there's actually content. So let's load game. Okay, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. That's nice. So they said we should pick the girl that we wanted to go for in this poem. So we have Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. The last girl, I think she's Monica, but she's not here. So let's see. I, for one, I think I'm going to go for Yuri because she seems nice. So from what she liked, I think she liked deep books and horror. So I think what's the landscape? Grief after a week, uncomfortable sliding ranger. Cool. With horror. A piece. Fantasy. Oh no. Friends. Okay. I think entropy, similar like the randomness of chemistry. Ambience, yeah. Doki Doki, but I think that would be Sayori. Jesus. Okay, dead. Sayori, jeez. Eternity, yeah. Romance, sadness, pain, summer music, ribbon feather, aura, defeat, and aura. Then giggle, attune, anger, happiness, wrath, answer, covet, agonizing, disaster, vitality, some question, time. Okay. Hi again, Kyder. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kaida. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Like they'll catch you. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. A woman of culture. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki tossed back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kaida always gives his best as long as he's having fun. helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your mom is messy. Sorry, not your mom. Siri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hey. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kaida can become good friends too.
Oh, we can become better than friends.
Siri. As usual, Siri becomes oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. But wait, Siri. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. As everyone settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yo, sometimes I pronounce this word scheduled and scheduled. But then one is British and one is American, right? If I pronounce some words British and later pronounce them American, please don't crucify me. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. That's it. What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of, honestly, in my opinion, I would read that book. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. You really gently give goals all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, while mine seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Yes, Yuri is the best. Yuri is the best girl. Doki Doki Literature Club. That's a wrap, folks. Roll the credits. Yeah. Okay, fine. Just kidding. Um. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a minute ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I could retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sleep in the seat next to you. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. I was reading in the company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk onto his up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes his own copy. Once he starts leaning a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left hand is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah. He takes her left arm and holds his left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I use my right hand on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and he slides in her thumb after I flips to her side. But when holding it like this, but hold it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? Turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Who is the artist that drew this game? Person needs a fucking medal. Like, look at the shading and everything. See, like the lights falling on her hair, light on the desks. It's cool. I wish I could draw like this. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finished the page for me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Damn! My character is much of the intellectual reminiscent mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Kaida, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean to in bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I can't read. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shed today's poems to each other. Damn, Monica. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. You exhales, spared from finishing your thoughts. Is that alright to you? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Really, this is a hand from the book cutting its close on top of my tongue. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or do you prefer I read it with you? I guess you don't have to. I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after I pick up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Oh, nice. Interesting. Since I said I'm going for Yuri, I think I'll put Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. What was that? Did you say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth when it ends up covering her whole face. I can right click to remove the text box. I look at her skirts. Oh yeah. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? getting so nervous for? Really takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Those of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming for you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? He stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails up, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. Here's the reason I was able to tell. So that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once you refine her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course. We got an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the lights, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street lights to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Whoa. As deep. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I was thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kaida. Really? You must have totally missed the point, but I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work, but they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Well, of course. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kaider. Me too. I show my poem. Let's show. Well, I'm just going to do a quick random check thing on my phone. Sayori Natsuki Monica. Okay, we got Natsuki. Kaider, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in efforts. We all start somewhere, right? If you are still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. We don't catch up. Oh, freak, I missed that one. I hope you guys got it though. Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I got to share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's trash compared to you, and I thought you were like the poem writer person. I think Monica found one of your poems or something. Like, jeez, eagles can fly. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. You like what? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. You don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make a message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Okay, my recording cuts. That's weird. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect to start from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I can see you're the youngest one here. Yeah, guess not. I decided not to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, so I'm just going to do yeah, it's Monica. It's going to end on Monica. Monica. Hi, Kaider. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better I'll just go with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Kaya. What's it to embarrass today, you know? Is that fly I see? Well, all this to embarrass today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kaya. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect it to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Like Siri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it by just feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked her. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way though. I see. Well, let's read it then. It's long. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized how I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Jeez, if I could write poems like this. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. I guess that kind of style is getting pretty popular nowadays. Well, that is, a lot of poems have the emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming in on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I'm writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And last of all, Siri. This is a good poem, Kaido. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how You're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Kaida. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. But Kayada. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I came. Knowing how much this means to her, I know. Yeah. I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Oh, I'll be having a lot of fun.
That's been my way of thanking you. Right, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. See my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I asked you to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was 2 points, I guess. That was cool. I was kind of to the point though. I think this was the worst one. If I was to rate, I think I would go with Yuri's one first, then Monica, then Natsuki, then Sayuri. You guys rate whatever. You guys should rate it and leave comments or whatever. Sayuri, it's just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. Say yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad plan. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs on toast. Even though you are late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Siri is actually really cute. I get all cranky. But I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey! This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That's a bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh snap! Thanks, but they really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for the suggestion, I'll ask someone who actually liked it. Which people do it, by the way. Siri liked it and kind of did it. So based on that, that gives some reasons as well. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate it, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect to change anytime soon. Unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. I kind of like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you're so impressive in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh my god. That's not what you're just... Oh, I like to change the soundtrack. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. I kind of appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? This is where everywhere busts. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd really go out on my way to make everything I do overly pretty. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was in the one who's group. Oh my god. Oh, this is getting intense. I was the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kyla started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yeah, speaking of boobs, yours are a little lacking. Damn, son! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Kyla, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She get over herself and let us appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. You mean you should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to Al-Qaeda. Oh, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting to yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Skyler? Well, how did I get trapped into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. However, I agree, there's always think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse to being so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Yeah, serious talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple and refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt clear to me when he said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, it's too way too far. You means well. And if you just told her how you felt, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that, Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't to me. Really apologize. Don't you think you should do? Natsuki pledges her face. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I have to take a walk and clear my head. Say she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without wording, Natsuki snatches up her own poem from the desk and storms out. And away, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really did need to do that. I look across the room. You had her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit on her Addison chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, really. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you this video is going to be hella long. Don't think any less of you. Well, I think I'm going to make this video like the third one, because the second one was already approaching 24 minutes, and this was supposed to be part of the second one, but then my video got cut. That was my bad, but then my video got cut, so I don't think I'm going to edit it together. I'm going to post these as two separate videos, but then as one part. Oh, we'll see what happens. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kaida, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about you, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person a day. Yeah. Okay, everyone. This is about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I would say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Okay, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. There's a new thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Then look, it means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I know to myself with newfound determination. Kaida, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. Truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Siri, about what happened earlier? Yeah, what do you mean? The thing you and Natsuki. That kind of thing happen often. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Kaida, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Siri has it caught onto the kind of situation, but I mean, sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but there's really stuff there.
I see you're a man with ambition and culture.
Well, just have to see what the future holds, Siri. I pat Siri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but this is too Siri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. And I think that's day 2 over. And I am going to save. Let's not override the shot here. Saving an empty slot. So we have. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Doki Doki with Chocolate. Thanks so much.
Like a Hellcat.